Now this episode starts off after Joker sweet talks a slime, to the point to where he's comfortable to Joker using his nasty body to his heart's content. And after the slime gets taken in, Yusuke has some sort of art spasm. Yusuke did act weird in the game, but I don't remember one scene in the game where Yusuke actually acted this crazy before. Because right now anime Yusuke is acting like some crazy person who forgot to take his meds. But whatever. I do like how these confidant scenes are being sprinkled throughout the anime though. Well, at least some of them. I guess we can't get everything we want, right? Now what we do get is we actually do get a scene with the dirty clothes. I was surprised they actually put this in the anime. Because how would you take dirty clothes and somehow wash it in the armor? End up doing it anyway, and Morgana gets stuck with washing duty. Now if only Ren had a good woman on his side who could take care of those clothes for him.
Hi!
They ended up going into the bathhouse and you know what? I think we're gonna keep going on with this reviews plan.
Okay, I'm gonna go masturbate.
Shit, it looks like I'm not the only one here who needs some release. The fellas look like they can't take any more of this either.
Ah!
These guys are really close to one another. That bathhouse has more than enough space for those guys to spread out. I mean, I think Yusuke is sexy too, but damn, give him some space. Since none of that stress got released, the fellas want to take their frustration out on some new targets. Then Morgana starts lecturing them. But if they start fucking up in school, people might start to get suspicious of them. But the only thing is he's looking dead at Ryuji when he says this. Who's really gonna suspect Ryuji of anything just because his grades are slipping lower than what they already are? Yusuke almost ends up having an aneurysm by not admitting that he actually wants to take the money for himself. I don't know why they don't let him take it. I mean, he's pretty much homeless. Why not let that guy get some of the money? Or he could just sell his artwork. Sometimes you gotta do things you don't want to make money.
Well...
You gotta give Ryuji points for consistency. He's never given a shit about studying and still doesn't now. Ryuji with higher grades would be suspicious. Now later on in the episode, Ryuji does talk about a guy who moved out of his complex. And right now I think he's taking that guy's mail.
Then that's very illegal.
While they're back at school, Ren goes to the library, cause he's looking to turn his life around and better himself. While he's doing it, there's two girls at the library who cannot mind their damn business. They just have to know whether or not Ren is a bookworm. Hell yeah, he's a bookworm. Give him a book. Almost any damn book. He'll have that thing finished in 2 sentences. Then when he's going through the hallway, he ends up coming across another stalker. Now Mishima's slipping. This girl's name should have been in a fan site a long time ago. At least Ren should have let her know what happened to the last stalker.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
Hey Haru. Bye Haru. Now Ryuji comes through with that flyer he ended up stealing last night, so he can let Ren know about the escort service he found. Ren starts playing dumb at first, talking about getting a maid to clean that LeBlanc. Ryuji sets him straight and lets him know that no, this is an escort service, and that they got all kinds of hoes. 32 flavors of females for your choosing.
Said they're gonna fuck for $1, do something strange for a little piece of change, and I know we're gonna make them holler for $1.
Mishima ends up overhearing the conversation and decides that he wants to get in on this action too. And one more on the train is nothing, right? As they pretty much said they were broke earlier in the episode, so I doubt they have enough money to get 3 different girls. Mishima starts bullshitting and saying he actually wants to do it for research. Really? The same research that involves websites where you constantly have to X stuff out every time you pause the video kind of research? Then my boy Ren, who's probably still hot and bothered about An being at the bathhouse. Besides, this is enough bullshit. Let's do this. 3 fellas unite on one common goal.
No longer will our penises remain flaccid and unused. We will get laid! Yes!
Before Operation Get Your Dick Wet, my guy's gotta go to the doctor's first. Guess he wants to make sure he's in tip-top shape before it starts. Now Takemi actually ends up making his day by saying he looks mature in that outfit. And this is hilarious because I could definitely see a kid his age just going, oh yeah, you really? You think I look mature in this? Compliments are nice, but my guy's got places to be, so he rushes out there to go meet with Mishima. Now Mishima says he's reading this magazine to get ready, and I can't tell what this magazine is. Is it a Kama Sutra book? Or is it something for crazy conspiracy nuts?
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap.
Then Ryuji comes through, and now we got the whole team here. But who was supposed to bring the condoms? But they end up striking weird poses, and Mishima was way too ready to take that pose. I know he's done that before. But then at the last minute, both Mishima and Ryuji both get cold feet. They just end up running off. Now I know Ren's like, good, more for me. I wanted to go first anyway. Guess I'm first and last now. Then this maid, that's what we'll call her for now, the maid, ends up barging in. And oh shit, it's the teacher. She doesn't waste any time when she gets in there. She lets him know about what she's down to do to the house and to him. How she's got my boy sweating like Vincent Brooks. And then she notices that he's actually a little young, and that he's gonna have to mature a little bit to get those other services, and actually plans to leave. I'm thinking, how the hell is she gonna get away with that? There's no pimp on earth who will let something like this slide.
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch?
She'll be in a lot of trouble for this. Now both Ryuji and Mishima watch this whole thing go down, but Ryuji is pissed that she's trying to leave. Ryuji likes to watch, I guess, and I guess he's just mad that he didn't get a chance to. Makes way too much noise and he ends up having to jump an entire floor down with Mishima to get away. And then... Now everyone in the situation is busted, not just her, or the guys. Then she starts telling them off. But there's something I want to know about this camera angle we're getting. Is this where Ren is looking, or is this just fan service for the episode? Now after her long lecture, she just ends up leaving after all that. But this doesn't change that if Kawakami is his sex ed teacher, this is gonna make things really awkward and sexy at the same time at school. The next day at school, Miss Kawakami is actually getting chewed out by another teacher. Ren ends up going in with some made up story to actually help Miss Kawakami out. Now the story is, his questions are so complicated that she has to take care of them at night. And for some reason that actually works. Which is bullshit. Never in a million years would a story like that would have worked. Especially after the whole Kamoshida incident. If there's any teacher spending any time with any student at night, everyone's gonna think those two are fucking each other. And in this case, they'd almost be right. At least for now they're wrong, but later on they're kinda right. Now I know Ren couldn't wait to get home, because he takes the first chance he gets when Sojiro's not looking to go get that yellow phone. But he calls her over, she's actually not down to do anything. Too bad, huh? He says he actually wanted to talk to her about something. He wants to talk to her about Ryuji. Which I also call BS on this too. I think this is just plan B just in case she wasn't down to do it. Cause why couldn't he talk to her about this at school? There's no point after school where he could have pulled her to the side and said there's something really important I need to discuss with you. There's no other possibility. He had to drop 5,000 yen in a conversation. Alright, it's his money. After the conversation, she gets really serious about Ren not calling her ever again. Which sucks. But it's all gonna be okay, buddy. Just keep extending that map of yours. There's a place at Akihibara for you. Just keep extending it until you find it. Now after beating up Kawakami's ass for the whole week, Ren decides he actually wants to work on Ryuji's confidant now. There's a lot of old beef that still hasn't been settled on the track team, and these dudes pretty much all want to fight each other. Now a few of these dudes here actually want to fight each other. Then Ryuji gets the bright idea, if we even call it that, for everybody there to actually beat up on him. And they don't give a shit. They're down to do it too. So they end up whooping Ryuji's ass for a bit.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Which is fucked up because at no point did Ren step in like, hey yo, that's enough. Everybody got their shots and leave him alone. He just stands there and doesn't say anything. And that definitely be my cue to get a new friend. But Ren is not the only person here to blame. Miss Kawakami played bystander too. For some reason this actually causes her to change her mind and run calling her on the yellow phone. Not only that, she actually leans in real close to let him know everything that's on the menu. Like the massage.
You're so stiff, like right here. Does it feel good?
Right. Obviously he ends up calling her. I mean, he's been calling her all week even when she didn't want him to. But he calls her to do laundry.
What would you like me to do?
Wash my drawers tonight.
Okay.
Alright. Looks like I'm not the only one who's disappointed by this. I mean, look at Kawakami. Pretty sure she's been thinking about this all day too. She probably made sure she was extra clean for this. And he calls for what? Laundry? We also get a fusion scene in this episode too, where Joker decides to fuse the Archangel with the slime he ended up sweet talking earlier in the episode. Now at first it didn't make any sense. He gets surprised when they get fused, like he's never seen this before. But we've seen him with like 5 different personas so far. But then I noticed that was the exact same animation that they had back in episode 4. They just got lazy and reused it. I guess it's alright, Aniplex. Only assholes like me are gonna notice it anyway. You guys gave me a sexy on scene, so I have to let it go this time.